Hey yogis, welcome to Hannah Adams Yoga. Thanks so much for joining. For today, I'm going to bring you through a sequence that focuses on Wild Thing, and we'll be incorporating that shape into a few different transitions, along with lots of other feel-good shapes and movements. Hopefully you enjoy, go gather what you need, and I'll meet you on your mat whenever you're ready. Welcome back, yogis. You're going to get started in the most comfortable seated posture that you can make for yourself. It could be sitting cross-legged, or if you prefer kneeling. And let your hands rest on your knees or thighs and close your eyes. And then take a big breath in through your nose. Hold the breath in there at the top just to build a little tension, and then an open mouth exhale out. And then again, inhale, holding the breath at the top, building that little tension. And then when you're ready, an open mouth exhale out. And we'll do that one more time. Full breath in. Full breath out. And then close the mouth and have the breath come in and out of the nose. And start to add a little fire with the breath. So still continue to breathe in and out of your nose, but contract your whisper muscles as you exhale. And so you're creating that ujjayi in the back of your throat, that ujjayi breath. Give yourself a couple more breaths in and out of the nose, finding that contraction of your whisper muscles as you exhale. And then you're going to bring your thumbs up, making tight fists, and your thumbs are reaching straight up. You're going to take a big breath in, wrap your right thumb from the front to the side to the back of your head, holding the breath in as the hand comes over the shoulder. And then ujjayi exhale as you press the arm out in front of you, and then keep it extended. Inhale, the left arm wraps around. Ujjayi exhale to press the arm out in front of you. And then both together, inhale, they wrap around. Ujjayi exhale to press it out. Holding the breath gently. And then we'll start the other side. Inhale, the left thumb wraps. Ujjayi exhale to press it out. Inhale, the right thumb wraps. Ujjayi exhale to press it out. Inhale, both thumbs wrap. Ujjayi exhale to press it out. Gently hold the breath there just for a couple seconds. And then we'll go through this again. Right thumb starts, inhale to wrap. Ujjayi exhale to press it out. Left thumb wraps, inhale. Ujjayi exhale to press it out. Both thumbs together, inhale, they wrap. Ujjayi exhale to press it out. Gently hold the breath out until you're ready to go. Last time, other side. Left thumb wraps around. Inhale. Ujjayi exhale to press it out. Inhale, right thumb wraps. Ujjayi exhale to press it out. Both thumbs together. Inhale, they wrap. Ujjayi exhale to press it out. You'll hold the breath out, and then you'll make your way into a reverse tabletop. Feet come down, hands come down, and hips lift up, facing the front of your mat. Have your feet nice and wide, maybe even falling off the outside of your mat. Hands facing out so your shoulders have a bit more wiggle room. Heels heavy, eyes lifted. Give it a full breath in. And then exhale, dial your knees over to the right so you start to twist, landing the legs to the right, and then sit up, looking towards the right. And then your right arm's gonna reach up and over. You pause, you give it a couple gentle breaths. Another full breath in. And then exhale, switch the arms. So the left arm comes up and over. Press into your knees to open and expose the front of the hips. Give yourself a nice full breath in. And then exhale, sit your butt down. Left hand is going to come down behind you so you can make your way back into your reverse tabletop. Pausing in center, heels heavy, hips lifted, a full breath in. And then exhale, knees to the left. You'll start to sit down. facing the left, and your left arm's gonna reach up and over to the side. Find a little bit of stretch, just a little, and then pause there and use your breath to find a little space. And then you're gonna switch your arms out, left hand down, right arm over, and press into your knees to lift the hips. Eyes are still, and a breath full of movement. And then you'll sit down, bring your right hand behind you, again lifting the hips back to center for reverse tabletop, pausing for a big breath in. And then exhale, you're gonna sit down, you're gonna extend your legs out in front of you and reach the arms to the sky, inhale. And then exhale, take a soft forward fold, just a really gentle forward fold, and just give it one inhale once you get there. And then exhale, hug the right knee in towards your chest so you could step the right foot down, and then look to your right to start to find a twist. Hugging the leg in, feeling into your fingertips down behind you to help lengthen the spine. Feel the extension of that left leg nice and energized. And then you give yourself one more full breath in. And then as you exhale, look to the left so that your left hand can come down behind you, fingers face back. And we're gonna be coming into Wild Thing. You can open your left leg a little to kind of cheat it, give yourself a bit more of a sturdy base. Your left leg stays straight as you start to press into the hand to lift the hips. Now, if you keep the right heel down, you'll get stuck. So you're gonna come to just the ball of your right foot, lifting the heel so your hips can come up nice and high, and then reach that right arm back, look towards the hand, give it a full breath in your Wild Thing. And then exhale as you sit down, grab a hold of the back of your right leg or your right foot and reach the leg up towards the sky, let the head fall back, letting the back of your neck gather, just give it a couple breaths. Another full breath in, and then exhale to your forward fold, pausing just for a full breath in. And then exhale, hug the left knee in towards your chest and step the left foot down. You'll look to the left to take a twist, hugging the knee in, using your hand behind you to lengthen. Give it a nice full breath to twist a little more. Feeling your right leg straighten and strengthen. Give it another full breath in. And then exhale, twist to your right so your right hand can come down, fingers face back, maybe widen the right leg off to the side a little bit, and then press down to lift up, pressing into the ball of your left foot, the bottom of your right foot to lift the hips high. Look towards the left hand, a full breath in. And then exhale to sit down, either grab the back of your left leg or your left foot, reaching it up towards the sky, head falls back a little, and just give it a purposeful breath. Another full breath in, and then exhale to lower the leg down in front of you. Give yourself one breath in your forward fold. And then you'll roll your upper body up. Both legs are gonna stay straight, both hands behind you, fingers facing forward. And then press down into your hands and your heels to lift the hips and try to reach the big toes forward and down. Pressing into the hands to expose the chest. Eyes towards the ceiling, reverse plank, give it a full breath in. And then exhale, you're gonna sit down. You're gonna keep your hands facing the same direction, but sit on them. Sit on your hands, narrowing the forearms towards each other, the shoulder blades towards each other. And then slowly your elbows are gonna lower down, your forearms are gonna lower down behind you. Now, as soon as your elbows and forearms land, press the ground away so you're opening the chest, gathering the shoulder blades a little more. Naturally, your chest is propelled up, your eyes start to lift, and if it's okay, allow the head to fall back. So you're exploring some disengagement, not by stretching, not by pulling two ends, but by gathering the neck in. The back of the neck is gathering in to disengage. So it's really the opposite of looking at a phone. Give yourself another full breath in. And whenever you feel ready to exit, just walk the elbows out a little wider so that you could lower your upper back and your head down, keeping the hands under your butt. Legs are together as you land on your back. Give yourself a full breath in. And then exhale, squeeze the legs to lift them up towards the ceiling, pausing for your inhale. And then exhale to lower the legs back down, pausing for your inhale. And then exhale, squeeze the legs to lift them up, pausing for an inhale. And then exhale, lower the legs to a sustainable diagonal so you could release your hands, interlace them behind your head and come on up into your ab curl, looking towards your feet. Give yourself an exhale to gather the front of the ribs, to slide them towards the hips a little more, to relax your head and your hands a little more. One more full breath out. And then you'll bend your knees, lower your feet, lower your hands, lift your hips coming into your bridge. Give that one big inhale as a counter stretch. And then as you exhale, you're gonna roll the spine on down. Gather your legs together. Keep them bent, but bring them together. Reach your arms over your head, full breath in. And then exhale, reach the arms vertical towards the ceiling so the shoulder blades and head lift up. And then reach the arms straight out in front of you so your ribs slide towards the hips a little more. And then thumbs up, eyes closed. You could stay here or extend the legs away at a sustainable diagonal. You're going to inhale, wrap the right thumb around. And then ujjayi, exhale to press it out. Inhale, the left thumb wraps around. Ujjayi, exhale to press it out. Both together, inhale, they wrap. Ujjayi, exhale, press it out, and then reach the arms forward to come up into your boat pose. Give it a moment to be still and strong. And then reverse tabletop, feet down wide, hands down wide, lift the hips, lift the eyes, give it a full breath in. Exhale, knees to the right. You'll start to twist to sit down, facing the right. Your right arm reaches up and over. The eyes land still and be with a breath movement. Another full breath in. And then exhale, switch the arms so you could lift your hips, pressing into the knees to lift the hips up. Eyes land still. Give it a nice full breath without rushing to the end. And when you're ready, exhale, you can sit down, bring your left hand behind you. Try to really lead with the lift of your hips so you get that little twisty stretch along the way. Pausing for a moment of inhale and center. And exhale, knees to the left. Enjoy the twist along the way, eventually sitting facing the left. Your left arm reaches up and over. You find a side bend and a little tension, and then a breath full of movement and space. And then you'll seesaw your arms, left hand down to lift the hips, reach the right arm over your head. Do it just for the joy of a little stretch, a little breath. And when you're ready, you'll sit your butt down, right hand behind you to start your lift for reverse tabletop, giving it a nice energized inhale and center. And then exhale to lower your butt down, extend your legs out in front of you, reach your arms to the sky, inhale. Exhale to your forward fold. Give it one full breath in. Exhale, hug the right knee in so you can step the right foot down. Give it a twist to the right. A nice full breath in to lengthen the spine. And then exhale, twist to your left, wild thing. Left hand down behind you. Use the ball of your right foot to lift the hips. Reach the arm, full breath in. And then exhale to sit, grab your right foot or the back of the right leg and reach the leg up towards the sky. Let your head fall back a little bit. Give it a full breath in. And then exhale to fold forward. Pausing for your inhale. And then exhale, hug the left knee in and step the left foot down, twisting to face your left, giving it a nice wind up of an inhale. And then exhale, twist to your right hand comes down, keep your right leg straight, use just the ball of your left foot to lift the hips, reach the arm, give it a moment of inhale at the top. And then exhale to sit, either grab the foot or the leg and reach it up towards the sky. Let your head fall back a bit, give it a nice full breath in. And on an exhale to your forward fold, give your forward fold one patient breath in and out. And then you'll roll your upper body up, both hands come down behind you, fingers face forward, reverse plank, lifting the hips, pressing through the feet and the hands. And then even if you feel a little restricted, try to find that bit of wiggle room that your inhale provides. And then exhale, you can sit down and start to sit on your hands, walking the hands under the butt, legs stay straight. Elbows start to lower, forearms land, pressing down into your forearms to lift the chest, and then allow the weight of your head to fall back and explore, focusing on the back of your neck and that sense of disengagement that you can get from letting the head just fall in the opposite direction. Another full breath in. And whenever you're ready to exit, just walk the elbows out a bit so you can lower your upper back and your head down. Give it a nice full breath in. And then exhale, squeeze your legs to lift them up to the ceiling, pausing for your inhale. And then exhale, squeeze the legs to lower them down. You'll do that one more time, waiting for your exhale to squeeze the legs and lift them. And then waiting for your exhale to lower the legs to a sustainable diagonal so that you could release the hands, interlace them behind your head, and come on up into your ab curl, looking towards your feet, giving it a nice deep exhale to naturally gather the front of the ribs, to slide them towards the hips so that your head could fall back. It won't lower because your hands are there, but that you have that same disengagement in the back of your neck. Give yourself another breath out. Try to keep the head heavy. And then when you're ready to exit, bridge pose, feet down, hands down, hips up, just as a counter stretch moment. Try to press into the heels to lift a little higher, a full breath in. And then exhale to roll the spine on down. Last time you'll reach the arms over your head, full breath in. And then exhale, reach the arms up to the sky, vertical, so the shoulders and head lift. And then reach the arms forward, thumbs up, legs together, maybe legs extend, eyes closed. Inhale, left thumb wraps around. Ujjayi, exhale to press it out. Inhale, the right thumb wraps. Ujjayi, exhale to press it out. Both together, last time, inhale to wrap. And then exhale, press it forward to come up into your boat pose, a moment of strength and stillness. And then when you're ready to exit, reverse tabletop. Give it a nice big breath in. You could stay a moment longer. Whenever you feel ready to exit, you're gonna sit your butt back down and hug your knees in towards your chest and rock forward and back along the length of your spine until you can build enough momentum to turn this to downward facing dog. From your downward dog, take an energized breath in and out of the nostrils. And then you're gonna inhale, reach the right leg up to the sky, bend the knee, let the hip open. And then exhale, take a big step to the outside of your right hand. From there, you're gonna reach the right arm up to the sky, enjoy a twist. You could absolutely stay there or step the ball of the right foot behind you for a wild thing, pressing into the ball of the foot and lifting the hips. Give yourself a nice full breath in. And then exhale, come towards your high plank and then hips back and up, downward facing dog, a nice focused breath in and out of the nose. And then on an inhale, reach the left leg up to the sky, bend the knee, let the hip open. As you exhale, big step to the outside of the left hand. From there, you'll reach the left arm up to the sky for your twist. If you want to keep twisting, start to rotate the front of the hips to face left, and then step the ball of the left foot behind you so your hips are facing the ceiling, wild thing. Give it a full breath in. And then exhale, we'll come to high plank, pausing for your inhale. And on your exhale, lower all the way down into your belly. You're gonna interlace the hands behind your low back, gather the shoulder blades, lift the arms, lift the legs, and then wherever you come up into, let the task be about finding a little more space via breath. So you might just be able to enjoy where you are a little more comfortably, or maybe you discover so much extra space with the breath that you could use that to lift a little higher. Give yourself another full breath in. And then exhale, you're gonna release down, and then your left hand's gonna come behind your head. And then you're gonna press into your right hand to rock onto your side, facing the right side of your mat. From here, you're gonna bend the right knee towards the right shoulder. Either grab the back of your right thigh, or maybe grab a hold of the big toe and reach your leg up towards the ceiling. Wherever you are, your eyes are out in front of you, and you could explore floating the left leg up a little bit to add a little balancing task. Wherever, however it is, just give it another breath to play with it. And then you'll lower your leg down, come onto your belly, and come into a cobra or an upward facing dog. Maybe stay for a couple breaths, using those moments of inhale to find a little extra space. And when you're ready to exit, exhale to lower down. And we'll just explore the other side, right hand behind your head, rock on over to your side. And then bend the left knee towards the shoulder, grabbing either the back of the thigh or the big toe and reaching it up towards the ceiling. Eyes are out in front of you, maybe playing with floating the right leg up, and wherever it is, give it a breath or so to play. Another full breath in. And then exhale, lower the left leg straight down. You'll come back into that cobra or upward dog, just a feel good back bend, a nice big breath in once you land. And then exhale when you're ready, downward facing dog. Give it a focused breath as soon as you land. Eyes are still, in and out of the nose with the breath. And then when you're ready, inhale, reach the right leg straight to the sky. And then exhale, knee to chest and step the foot forward between your hands. From there, press your right heel down and reach the arms up to the sky or in a crescent lunge. Give it a nice big breath in as you land. And then exhale, look to the right and start to twist to face the right. Reach your right arm back and down so the hand comes maybe towards the left leg. Bend your right knee a little more. Reach the left arm a little more, and then your eyes are still. And give it 2 focused breaths. Another full breath in. And then exhale, lower your left hand down under the shoulder and reach the right arm up to the sky. And again, you could stay here in your twisted lunge or grab the back of your right leg or your right big toe and reach the right leg up for your side plank variation. Give it a breath. And if you're in the side plank, or if not, you're welcome to explore exiting to wild thing, stepping the ball of the right foot behind you, lifting the hips, another inhale. When you're ready to exit, it's an exhale to high plank and straight to downward facing dog, hips backing up. Give yourself that moment of stillness with the eyes and then movement of the breath. And then on an inhale, reach the left leg straight up to the sky. And then exhale, knee to chest, step the foot forward between your hands. Take your time to press the heel down and then reach the arms up to the sky. Coming into your crescent lunge, reaching the arms, landing the eyes. Give it a full breath in. And then exhale, look to your left, start to rotate to face the left. And then your left arm is going to reach back and down. Your right arm is reaching up and you're bending that left knee forward. And then you're allowing your breath to go in any direction that's available. Another full breath in, and then exhale, lower your right hand down under the shoulder, reach your left arm up to the sky. You can absolutely stay here or grab your left big toe or the back of your left leg to lift the leg up. Give yourself a breath to play with your side plank or your twist. And whenever you feel ready to exit, it could be to wild thing, step the ball of the left foot behind you. And then we'll meet in a high plank, pausing for an inhale. And then exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. You're going to bend your knees, reach for the tops of your feet or your ankles, and give yourself a few breaths to just be at the beginning of this pose, not pressing up, trying to make it anything big and dramatic. Just landing wherever there's a little bit of tension already happening. And just give yourself a few gentle breaths to find a little more space where you originally start. Maybe the space you find encourages you to go deeper into other space, or maybe you just enjoy having more space. Give yourself another breath. And then we'll meet in child's pose. Release the hands down, sit back towards your heels, and just give yourself a couple energized breaths. And you'll make your way to tabletop. Curl your toes under as you lift the eyes, full breath in. And then exhale to your downward facing dog, hips back and up. Give it a focused breath. And then you're going to inhale, reach the right leg up to the sky, bend the knee, let the hip open. This time exhale, step to the outside of your left hand. Fallen triangle. Start to open the left arm. Widen your stance with the legs as much as you need to start to expose the front of the hips. Give yourself a nice full breath in once you land. And then exhale, you're going to sit your butt down so you're facing between your legs. Your right arm's going to reach up and over to the left leg. If it's available, grab a hold of the pinky side of your left foot, but make sure that you use that as leverage to open the chest. And then your left arm is going to reach across you so you can grab maybe the right leg. And so you're using both arms to help open up the chest. And then give yourself a couple breaths to give it some breath space. Another full breath in, and then exhale, you lift on up. You're going to twist to face the front of your mat. Bring your hands into plank, your left leg and your hips into plank, and everything else adjusts accordingly. Your right leg is still crossed over your midline. Your right foot is in a deep flexion, really pressing into the pinky side of the foot. The front of the hips are trying to face the mat. Give it a nice full breath in. And then exhale, you're going to start to bend your right knee, sliding the right foot in until the shin is between your hands and you lower down. Scooching your left leg back, finding a place for your head and your arms to land. And you keep a little bit of that echo of the pinky side of your foot really flexing and pressing into the mat, the hips trying to face forward. And then aside from that, you just want to make sure your head is pretty released into your mat, that you're relatively still, and that you can just enjoy some breath movement, what sort of space it's offering, what sort of movement it's offering, just for a few rounds. And then give it a nice energized inhale to get the hands under the shoulders and curl your back toes under. As you exhale, you're going to reach your bent leg back and up and open for a one-legged down dog. From there, step the ball of the right foot behind you, wild thing, hips lifted. Give it a nice full breath in. And then exhale, downward facing dog. One breath, a little patient moment, a transition. And then inhale, reach the left leg up to the sky. Exhale, step the left foot to the outside of the right hand. Start to open up into your fallen triangle. Let that left foot travel as far as it needs to go. So you can start to open the front of the hips, giving it at least one big breath in. And when you're ready to exit, exhale, sit down facing between your legs, maybe widening a little bit. Whenever you're ready, your left arm reaches up and you start to side bend over to the right. But as you go, your right arm's reaching across towards the left so that arm is going to help prevent you from collapsing over the leg, and you keep a sense of lifted openness through the chest and the eyes. And then wherever you land, pause there and notice whatever tensions are there, whatever feeling of obstacle is there, and let your breath movement show you that it's not stuck, that there's potential, that there's movement, so that you can move past those obstacles. Another full breath in. And then exhale, you're going to come up and face the front of your mat. Hands come down like plank. Your right leg and your hips start to adjust to plank, and the left leg just didn't quite get the memo and it's hanging off to the side. But that left foot's in flexion. Feel the pinky side of the foot pressing down. Feel the effort of the front of your hips trying to face forward. And so we just want to keep the echo of what's happening with the left foot and the hips. As you start to bend the left knee, bringing the shin between the arms and then lowering your back leg down, scooch in a little, keeping that flexion of the front foot, keeping the hips dialing forward, and then from there finding a pretty effortless position for your arms and your head. And allow yourself to find something that you can land in nice and still. And from there, it's just about feeling into your breath movement. Minimally, it's just a nice meditative task to give yourself something to focus on, and your breath is a great tool because it's always there. And also the breath movement is something that is naturally occurring in our body that is distributing tension and disengagement. And so we can tap into that natural occurrence of breath movement to help us disengage or find more space or release tension. So it really works in our favor in many ways. Give yourself 2 more breaths, really work into it. And then an energized inhale to get your hands under your shoulders and curl your back toes under. Now this left leg that's in front of you, it's bent. Don't unbend it. Keep it bent as you reach it back and up and open for your one-legged down dog. And keep it really bent as the ball of the foot finds the ground behind you, exposing the front body towards the ceiling. Wild thing. Give it a nice full breath in. And whenever you're ready to exit, it's an exhale, high plank. Go through your vinyasa, low push-up, up dog at a nice slow pace, so that you can enjoy all the little movements in the midst of the big movement. Give yourself a breath from downward dog just to be there. To not be eager to do what's next. Just find another breath to be right where you are. And then slowly you're going to lower your knees down and point your feet and sit towards your heels. Or find another comfortable resting pose to sit. Eyes closed, arms relax, and just give yourself a moment, kind of like Shavasana, to just sit in stillness and feel the effects of everything you've just moved through, everything you've opened up, everything you woke up in your body and your spirit. And not having a goal of doing anything with it, but just experiencing it, just being with any sensations that arise for the next couple breaths, that's all. And then you're going to inhale, reach the arms up to the sky, maybe catch a smile. And then exhale, palms in front of your heart in prayer pose. Namaste. Thanks so much for joining, Yogi. I hope you come back for more with Hannah Adams Yoga. Be well.